Hey guys, it's Allegra with Moon, Water, and Lightning Studios, and today we're going to make three-dimensional paper flowers. These are just some examples of what I've previously made. They're fun, easy ways to decorate for a party or for a bedroom. I mean, there's endless number of things you can do with them. So stay tuned and we'll make some flowers. So this is my design space for the flowers. We're going to edit these real quick. So I want this to be about 7 inches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close enough. All right, and then we need to duplicate these, and I'm going to make, actually let's go ahead and make it the size we want. 3 is good. And then duplicate here, and then we need 2 more, a little bit bigger. So let's make it 4.5. Yeah, duplicate here. And so these 5 pieces will go together to make one flower, and these 4 pieces will go together to make one flower. And I think I'm actually going to make these purple because I'd like to make a purple flower. And we can leave those green. It doesn't actually matter what color we do inside the software, because once we get the cardstock and cut the flower, we can make it any color. So let's save this. 3D flowers. Good enough. Now, both of these happened to be Cricut Access files. You can buy files in all kinds of places. There's Etsy is a good place for SVGs. I make some of my own now. When I first started out, I didn't, but I do now. So I don't use Design Space files as much, but these two did come in Design Space if you are interested. So we're going to go ahead and make it. And we don't have to turn the mirror on since this is cardstock. And you can move them around if you don't like the way Design Space automatically sets up your pieces. And if you have 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, you can change that. It doesn't matter here, but if you have a full piece of a full mat, you can change it and it will automatically adjust how you have your pieces. And then you can move this back over here, because you see you really have plenty of room for all the pieces, even if you have a smaller piece of paper. But that just makes sure that your designs are not going to be over here where you don't have any paper. And then you click continue, and we're going to cut, and the next step is assembling. So we'll start by making this little guy. I like to go ahead and roll up each individual petal. You can adjust these as needed once you put them together. Everybody does this differently. This is just how I do it. It was kind of a trial basis, and this is what works for me. So I'm gonna put some glue right here. And then I like to position the flower petals so they alternate a little bit and you don't have any gaps. And then we're going to do the next layer. This particular flower pattern I like because there's 5 pieces. It's really simple. Fast. None of these flowers are actually difficult to make. Let's get that out of there. See, this is why we use low temp, because I am bad about grabbing the hot stuff. It drives my husband nuts, but I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, so now we have and like I said, you can come back and curl the petals in once you get everything placed. Now, these are what people call rolled flowers. I know the ladies that will make hundreds of these and make gorgeous arrangements out of them, and they will use a screwdriver or a drill, excuse me. They will use a drill and it flies by. I do not make them like that simply because I don't make enough of them. If I was making hundreds of these, I would probably go get a drill and stick it right in the center where you see me struggling to roll this thing up and go from there. But I don't make that many rolled flowers, so this is how I do it. Again, there are other ways, possibly better ways. Power tools are a wonderful thing. So, just so you can see what I'm doing, I'm rolling it up. Because we're going to make the centerpiece. And then you've got this little circle right here that's meant to go over this. So I'm going to place some glue. Low temp glue guns, must have been made for me. Okay, and then we're just gonna fan it out a little bit. And voila, there you have our first flower. And see, they're a good addition to these big guys. So we'll put those right there. Okay guys, so the second flower that we are going to make is this cactus flower. Again, we're going to start with the bottom and roll the petals inward. Okay, a little bit. And then do our next layer. And this flower you can play with. You see on this purple one, you can lift these up more. I have not done this one where they're rolled out, but I have left it flat, and it definitely, you definitely need a little curl on the ends to give it that three-dimensional feel. Let's see if the glue gun is hot. Again, you want to stagger so there's not any places between the petals. And these are really pretty straightforward pieces. They're fun to make. And I like to vary the color from dark to light, but that's really just a matter of preference. And again, we're going to roll this up like we did the center of the other one. And then when we get to fold in just a little bit, put some glue down and just fold it right in on itself. Now, I don't like how this is going out, so I'm gonna tack it down just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna take these and arrange them to kind of look like this one. Like the way that looks. Okay, and then we're going to take our centerpiece and just attach it. And that's all there is to this one. So here are our flowers. If you have questions, please comment. If you liked this video, let me know, give a like. If there are other flowers, if you would like me to do a video with some of the bigger ones, please let me know. I'd be happy to do some bigger flowers for you guys. And thanks so much for watching.